Hello everyone, today we will check a recent release from Czech company Eduard. As you can see, it's one of their most famous kits. It's MiG-21 and this is particular version is a MFN version. As you can see, it's weekend edition kit, which is molded in 1/48 scale, of course, but this kit is made up to the new standards in the weekend edition, so we have two marking options. And I think there should be also belts included. We will see it further in the review. So on the top of the box we have this nice box art. Here you can see comparison with my hand. And this traditional top opening box. As you can see, there are plenty of sprues inside, as usual for this type of MiG. So let's begin from the one which lies on the top. This is transparent sprue. And it includes, of course, canopy parts. Just give me a second to focus the camera for you. Yes, now you see it. So, various canopy parts and some elements for the dashboard. Molding quality is more or less nice, and of course you will be able to replicate aircraft with open canopy. And just because this is weekend edition, there are no masks for the transparent parts, so you will have to buy them or cut them by yourself. Then we have several big sprues. I guess there are 3 inside this bag. So let's begin from this one. As you can see here, we have fuselage halves. Parts division is quite typical for the MiG-21 family from Eduard, so here you won't be surprised, I think. And here is another half. Let's flip it over. Inside you will find special slots for the internal components. And of course there are position pins also present here, so you will be able to align this house properly. Next we have another sprue. This one contains various internal parts for the wheel wells, as well as cockpit and landing gear bay. Here you can see cockpit 4. And another one. This one contains wing parts. I'll focus the camera for better view. Yes, now you see it. So as you can see, wing parts feature recessed panel lines and riveting on them, so they should look really nice. As you can see, ailerons and flaps are molded separately, and of course parts division is quite typical, so we have one piece bottom plate for the wing, but as you can see, wheel wells are molded separately, air brake is also molded separately. Then we have last 4 sprues. And I already see broken part, I don't know from where. Yes, it's from here. So one piece of the tail segment was broken, so be careful when you buy this kit, because it can be also the case with your kit. Here is another sprue. This one contains various parts for the missiles and some minor external components. Nothing special, but in a good sense. I mean, nice molding quality, which should look good on the assembled model. And here we have various parts for the cockpit. For example, here you can see seat elements, also exhaust nozzle, again exhaust nozzle parts, nose cone, wheels, which will be assembled from 2 halves, but they have separately molded hubs, as you can see. And of course landing gear legs, which are molded as one piece. And then we have 2 absolutely similar armament sprues, which feature external tanks, missiles and bombs. Those are very nicely molded, so they should look good on the finished model too. Then we have assembly manual, which is printed in form of this nice brochure with short history of the airplane on the first page. Then we have parts map, and then assembly process starts. And of course on the last pages we have stenciling positions guide and also marking options guide. Also we have here this nice belts, super fabric belts, which are made in cooperation with HGW. So this should look good in the assembled cockpit. And last but not the least are decal sheets. There are several of them included. Okay, so there are actually 3 decal sheets. Let's begin from this one, which includes tiger pattern for the version which is shown on the box art. As you can see, printing quality is very nice and all decal sheets are printed in Eduard itself. So it should look very good. And as you can see, here is a special, let's say, outlining which will help you with decal placing on your model. Another decal sheet contains various stencils. Actually here we have full stencil sheet which wasn't included into the previous weekend editions. And as Mr. Schrute said, this will be one of the let's say most comprehensive decal sets for the weekend kits and their history. And here we have another decal sheet with symbols. I have to specify if it was intended to be written like this, because as you can see this letter is written in wrong style, but otherwise it's very nice. Just give me a second, we'll check straight away assembly manual just to see. Of course you can rely on the various walkarounds and photos from the internet, but still it's very interesting to check. Yes, actually it shows that it was written like this. Here you can see it. Nevertheless, it's written here that in Cyrillics it was written that Spasibo, which should mention a different letter. Nevertheless, that's all for this kit. Don't forget to check full review article on our website. And I would like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook group. Thank you for watching once again and see you soon.